In Rockdale County, the GBI is investigating after a naked man was hurt during a confrontation with deputies.
It happened in a neighborhood on Benji Boulevard where residents say deputies shot a man who appeared to be having a mental health crisis. That is where we find 11 Alive's Doug Richards now. Doug, what are you learning about what unfolded here?
Well, police have left the scene and have not said a lot about what the details were that led up to this confrontation. However, a neighbor who rolled some cell phone video of the incident and shared it with us described it as a rather commendable act of restraint on the part of the police confronted by this man in the neighborhood. The neighbor who shot the cell phone video at about 10:30 this morning says Rockdale County deputies confronted a man who was behaving erratically, was wearing no clothing on the grassy lawn of the subdivision. The neighbor's video showed the man, who appeared to be unarmed, actually pursuing police, even as police shot what appeared to be pepper spray toward him. Eventually, an officer fired a taser weapon at the man, who still was not subdued. The neighbor, who asked not to be identified, says an officer then drew a firearm.
Again, I credit that officer. He should be commended for using his experience and as being very poised not to take a human life. He then had no choice but to draw his firearm, and he aimed at the individual lower abdomens and fired 2 shots. And at that point, the individual was still coming at the officer. Another officer came, and then he deployed his taser, and that's when they was able to subdue the individual and hold him in custody.
Audio that the neighbor shot indicates that the unclothed man was shouting sort of incoherently at the police as they were trying to restrain him. He shouted names like Lazarus and Kanye in the course of this conversation, such as it was. That was when police pursued him and then subdued him with apparent gunshots as well as taser and pepper spray. We are live in Rockdale County tonight. Doug Richards, 11 Alive News.